Now, if you recall, people living along Job's Pond in Portland, they've had some struggles here, dealing with high water levels for months. Their homes have been flooded and many have been displaced, but now they're seeing a glimmer of hope.
I mean, seriously, look at these images. It tells the story, right? Some federal funding has been approved to drain the water, but there are still some hurdles left to go. NBC Connecticut's Amanda Pitts has been on top of this story from day one. She joins us live in Portland now with the very latest. Amanda?
Well, Kevin, Amber, every time we're here, the water just gets higher and higher. You used to be able to walk out onto this lawn. Now it's just part of the pond. And these are the homes that people have had no choice but to leave behind. The owner of this home says he lost everything, family photos, mementos. He's now staying in a motel. You can see on his front door, it says uninhabitable. But there is some hope for these residents with the promise of federal funding and a project that will pump out water from this pond.
You just feel so helpless, like there's nothing you can do.
Job's Pond in Portland is rising every day.
About 2 feet in the last 3 weeks.
And the people who live here are having a hard time keeping up.
We've put in hundreds and hundreds of sandbags to try to keep the water at bay, to keep it from bubbling up through the floors, but it finds its way.
8 homes have been left. Like here, you can see a makeshift dock leading over to the deck of the porch to be able to get in the house.
Docks being used to access homes and sump pumps working around the clock, racking up electricity bills.
There's 7 pumps coming out of this cellar just to keep up with the flooding.
After months of fighting this battle, some sunshine amid the rainy weather. A plan from the USDA's Natural Resources Conservation Service to pump out the water.
What they plan to do is install 2 pumps. They're going to be very large pumps. They're diesel operated, from what I understand, and they're going to be able to pump 5,000 gallons of water a minute, each one.
The project has received federal funding, but only 3/4 of the way. They're hoping the state or town will pitch in the remaining 25%. While these homeowners feel hopeful, they're also weary as they're up against the clock.
We do worry about having to wait weeks, more weeks, months. It's disheartening that it takes so long. And in our world, every day, every hour is long.
Now, the next step in this process is not only to secure the rest of the funding, but also get easement access from the pond to the Connecticut River, where all of this water will be pumped out. Obviously, a long process, and we're not sure when it will all start. And this rain in the forecast obviously causing a bit of anxiety among these residents. Guys?
So much anxiety, Amanda. Anybody who's ever had water in their basement knows, and that's just a nightmare scenario for the people there on Job's Pond in Portland. Amanda Pitts, thank you for that live report.